Socrates, 469 to 399 BCE, was a Greek philosopher who thought and taught through argumentative dialogue, or dialectic. Socrates did not write down any of his thoughts, however his dialogues were recorded by his student and protege, the philosopher Plato, 428 to 347 BCE. Here I have compiled some of his great and thoughtful words that can surely make our life better with the wisdom contained in them. I cannot teach anybody anything. I can only make them think. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle. Strong minds discuss ideas, average minds discuss events, weak minds discuss people. Education is the kindling of a flame, not the filling of a vessel. To find yourself, think for yourself. He who is not contented with what he has, would not be contented with what he would like to have. There is only one good, knowledge, and one evil, ignorance. Be slow to fall into friendship, but when you are in, continue firm and constant. Sometimes you put walls up not to keep people out, but to see who cares enough to break them down. The secret of happiness, you see, is not found in seeking more, but in developing the capacity to enjoy less. Employ your time in improving yourself by other men's writings so that you shall come easily by what others have labored hard for. Every action has its pleasures and its price. Understanding a question is half an answer. The hottest love has the coldest end. Once made equal to man, woman becomes his superior. If all our misfortunes were laid in one common heap whence everyone must take an equal portion, most people would be content to take their own and depart. Those who are hardest to love need it the most. To be is to do. The mind is everything, what you think you become. To move the world, we must move ourselves. He who is unable to live in society, or who has no need because he is sufficient for himself, must be either a beast or a god. There is no solution, seek it lovingly. Wisdom begins in wonder. It is better to change an opinion than to persist in a wrong one. Intelligent individuals learn from everything and everyone, average people, from their experiences. The stupid already have all the answers. May the inward and outward man be as one. As to marriage or celibacy, let a man take which course he will be sure to repent. It is a disgrace to grow old through sheer carelessness if foreseeing what manner of man you may become by developing your bodily strength and beauty to their highest limit. Remember that there is nothing stable in human affairs, therefore avoid undue elation in prosperity, or undue depression in adversity. Children nowadays are tyrants. They contradict their parents, gobble their food, and tyrannize their teachers. We can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light. Beware the barrenness of a busy life. Death may be the greatest of all human blessings. Contentment is natural wealth, luxury is artificial poverty. Do not do to others what angers you if done to you by others. I am not an Athenian or a Greek, but a citizen of the world. Prefer knowledge to wealth, for the one is transitory, the other perpetual. The unexamined life is not worth living. Be as you wish to seem. Worthless people live only to eat and drink, people of worth eat and drink only to live. One should never do wrong in return, nor mistreat any man, no matter how one has been mistreated by him. My advice to you is get married. If you find a good wife you'll be happy, if not, you'll become a philosopher. Programming is not about what you know, it's about what you can figure out. The secret of change is to focus all of your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new. Each individual can only do one thing well. He can't do lots of things. If he tries, he will be jack of all trades, and master of none. A life without criticism and status is not a worth living. Get not your friends by bare compliments, but by giving them sensible tokens of your love. Do it because it's in your heart. Not because you want something in return. To find yourself, think for yourself. Envy is the ulcer of the soul. From the deepest desires often come the deadliest hate. The easiest and noblest way is not to be crushing others, but to be improving yourselves. The greatest blessing granted to mankind come by way of madness, which is a divine gift.